and welcome everyone to WNBA Today. I'm live at Mogenham Sun Arena. I'm Will Carr with my co-hosts Ben and Justin. Will the Connecticut Sun go off against the Seattle Storm today? What do you guys think of this matchup?
Well, it's a matchup of two great teams, and there's stars in this matchup. I think overall, though, if I had to make a prediction right now, I got Seattle coming out on top in a close one.
We got both teams coming off a win. The Sun are the number 2 team in the East. Storm are the number 2 team in the West. They have 2 MVP candidates in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones of each respective team. They have the Storm have a Sue Bird, who's a really good star, and then it's just going to be a really good matchup. I actually have the Sun coming out on top.
And we are in front of a live audience. It does look like we have our first question. Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Bobby Kelly, and I'm from Hingham, Massachusetts. And who do you think is going to win the match?
So that's actually a great question, Bobby. I have a Ja Wilson personally. What do you guys think?
I have Sabrina Ionescu. I know she's not talked about a lot in that conversation. She's usually not in the top 5 of people's rankings, but I have her, as a dark horse candidate, and she'll continue to improve throughout the season. Already in her last 10 games, she's been scoring a lot of points. She's averaging 17 points a game, a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds. She's a complete player, and yeah.
Listen, I don't think you can mention the MVP without mentioning Jonquel Jones. She is the best player in the WNBA. She's averaging 15 points, almost 10 rebounds, and a steal per game. She's a 6'6" monster, huge player, big forward, and she's shooting 50% field goal percentage, so it's pretty good for a forward.
And it does look like we have some negative reaction from the crowd with that bold take from Ben taking Jonquel Jones. And it looks like we do have an obvious question.
Hi. It's not really a question for a comment, but I'm from Chef from Seven Inches. Completely agree with Justin over there. Sabrina Ionescu, clear MVP. I don't know what you're talking about with Jonquel Jones. Sabrina Ionescu with clear Jonquel Jones and one win every single day of the week.
I just don't think that's true. Sabrina Ionescu is smaller than Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones can post up any day of the week, beat Sabrina Ionescu 1v1, not even going to let Sabrina score 1 point. It's going to be 21-0 every time.
But Jones just does not have the speed of Sabrina Ionescu. Ionescu can just blow by Jones. Jones, yeah, maybe she can block some shots, but if Ionescu takes it to the perimeter, Jones can't stop that. So I do not understand how somebody could take Jones over Ionescu in a one-on-one.
All right, and guys, let's go back to the game today. So Vegas odds do favor the Connecticut Sun. And a tough one today, we're going to see Stewart versus Jones. Jones does have a 2-inch advantage, but this is going to be a great matchup. Who do you guys have, as kind of the winner in the gladiator boxing style matchup today?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Connecticut Sun. I think Sue Bird is old. I think Sue Bird is washed. She's 41 years old, always been a smaller guard. She's had success in the league. They won it all a few years in a row. But I don't think she's the player she used to be. I think Breanna Stewart can hold her own. I think she can lead this team, and she has led this team. But I think that the Sun with Jonquel Jones will come out on top, and they are the better team in this matchup.
I'm going to go with Seattle. Sue Bird, she's getting older, and she's not as good as she once was, but she's still a really good player. And I think she can will her team to victory as a leader. And then, Breanna Stewart, she's obviously an MVP candidate, so that's why I have Seattle coming out on top.
Yeah, I also have Seattle coming out on top in a very close game. But that's going to be it for WNBA Today. We're live outside Mogenham Sun Arena, and thanks for listening.